Well, that has not gone well. Deftly away. Added Subimendi. Oh, that's neat. Great ball. He's had a shot! Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Good ball, good take. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The ball goes in, and the shot! Goal, Romania! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a very decent... Real chance! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Dragushin. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Romania looking to pass their way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes short and sharp. Romania finding their passes. Chance to shoot! Subimendi. Kaká. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And that was nowhere near his best. Romania couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is lovely. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline.
Un minuto de descuento.
Gravenberg. And it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gets into some space, and he's straight offside. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kaká spots it and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's an imaginative pass. That's been slipped through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dragushin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Messi ready to try one.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
So here comes the substitution.
El dorsal 8, Kaká. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 38. Serán sustituidos por
Messi!
El dorsal 11, Neymar.
Decent hit from
el
there.
dorsal 7, el dorsal 41.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out towards the flank. Overhit and out of play. Mbappe might just make this. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Rafinha tries to play it through. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Strong running down that left flank.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's cut it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's going for goal!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zubimendi. Played out wide. Eder Militao. Neymar. Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Romania are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Very much into the last knockings. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
5 minutes to add. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Beraldo is... Oh, they could be caught out here! Oh, he's been... Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
Goes for a shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide.
And a chance! And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now.
And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they're quick to get it back. Gravenberg, and he's been shifted off it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Just eases him off the ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. And Gravenberg. And it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back in. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
And he shoots! Off the post! Has a look and plays it forward. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Zubimendi takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he comes up trumps again. So their fourth corner of the game. Vinicius Junior is onto this. And the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a cracking ball.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
No way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Vinicius Junior. Now the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Messi. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strokes it back. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10. Lo reemplazará.
Alex
Número
Rice.
24.
Applies the finish!
Cambio.
That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Neymar. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And he skips past his man, and he's had it nicked away. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance, surely! Delivers the ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Nicely worked. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gives it back. And shifted it to the flank. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Goes for a shot! Tries to get it clear.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that has put paid to that. Well timed, excellent interception.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
That looks a decent
compensación.
ball. That ball looks a good one. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. That's a sharp pass. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? And we're done. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Let it talk to me, baby girl. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Got me weak. All I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. All I got is infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the world. Give me the world, show me your sign. Tell me you ready and I'll make you mine.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now he's off and running. Now it's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. He's free, he has got space. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. That is good strength. It's a promising position, lofted in, and that has sent him sprawling. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Gravenberg. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Haaland.
Bulgaria really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Now he's got space here. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! Goal! Bulgaria! And Bulgaria are in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior, there he goes, motoring forward. Zubimendi concedes a free kick for that. Zubimendi, not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone for it! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gruev. Zubimendi. That has been slung wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Zubimendi. And he's got his cross in. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kaká.
2 minutos de descuento.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Kaká! And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
El dorsal 9. Será
Here we go again then.
El dorsal 14.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
Kaká. Será reemplazado
Messi
por
with the short
el
one.
dorsal 11. Neymar.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And it's Zubimendi. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now that looks a decent ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
They want to be quick to recover this. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
3 coming up.
20. El dorsal 38. Serán
Messi
sustituidos
plays it
por
short.
el dorsal 7.
It's a good-looking
el dorsal
delivery.
41.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Zubimendi. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply. Zubimendi. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's under a lot of pressure there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, and the finish! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
En el minuto 69. el
Barcelona
dorsal
get
14.
themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Marcó en el minuto 73 el dorsal 7.
Barcelona take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle.
Bulgaria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Neymar. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rafinha. Chance, surely! He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
El dorsal 7.
Barcelona will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good ball, good take. Sabinho, and he's had it nicked away. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
He's on it, can he get away?
He's Mbappe, and the shot!
Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
6 minutos de descuento.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really...
There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Subimendi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those...
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I disappear. I get. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short. Life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And already we're underway here. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eder Militao has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Can he get on the end of this? That is good strength. Delivers with whip. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been knocked clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Blackburn looking to pass their way through. In with the challenge. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Barreiro. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Thinks about the shot, and the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
First quarter of an hour gone. Driving forward. A probing pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Now the delivery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out towards the right wing. Aims beyond the defence. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Distributed tidily. Nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Haaland. Haaland powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well cleared. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Barreiro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gets a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior. Kaká. Vinicius Junior gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kaká! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. And the shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid.
There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Será sustituido por...
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's taking no chances there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. He's through now, is he? And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. Flings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Messi. Now it's Kaká. And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
El dorsal 20.
Messi
El
plays it
dorsal
short.
38.
Played into the box. Big header! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. So what can they make of this? Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Barrero. Now this could be a chance. Cantwell.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's had it taken off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Cantwell. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Little pass back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short, and this is Neymar. Barcelona awarded another corner, so their fourth corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Rafinha!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And the
descuento.
number on the board is 3. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Ball driven towards the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic.
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. How you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a searching pass. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, that's a cute ball. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Haaland. Messi. He's got away. He's had a shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bannon bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Kaka. And he welcomes it in. And he's onside. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Haaland looking sharp there. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. That's really well cleared. And here's Haaland. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Still goalless. Iorfa, it's a pretty loose pass. Kaká. That's good running with the ball. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that has not gone well. Iorfa. Bannon. And he's forced to go back. And it's gone back to the keeper. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he was alert to it. Messi. Now it's Haaland. He shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Amas. Bannon. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Haaland. Plenty. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he finish? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Barcelona failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway. So great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bannon. And he was quick to react. Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Bannon. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. Oh, it's put. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Low. Threads one in. Amas gets into a good position. Climbs up big!
The attendance for this match
Harmlessly
was
behind.
28,599.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Substitutions taking place.
Neymar. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out to the left it goes. That's good play.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 11, Neymar.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Number
I think the
7,
manager's claiming an assist
coming
here.
on to replace him is number 14.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 18, number 20.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shot could be on. Chalobah. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Neymar simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Aimed beyond the defence.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Low.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, no joy this time. And that's that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar taking in the accolades.
눈길에까지 내가 그번엔 Get on my way up cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 영어로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 스텝이 떠나보낸 그 night 나 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 내 떨어뜨리는 내 기분들 거리고 장난 대신 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 대신 Don't care about a thing 내 기분들 거리고 장난 대신
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... A header! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a promising position. Vinicius Junior! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's McGinn, looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Eder Militao, and it's Gravenberch. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tielemans. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Digne. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets into some space. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eder Militao. And Barreiro. First quarter of an hour gone. Kaká. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Buendia given the lift of his goal.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Digne. Cash providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Pau Torres. Digne. Can he get it through? Now it's Haaland. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. That could spell trouble. Now it's Haaland. Cash. And the pass is intercepted. That's Tielemans. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. And he thumps it clear. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, chooses, and he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Deftly away. 15 minutes till half-time. Spread neatly. Cash did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out again for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Barreiro. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Konsa, back towards the middle.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's McGinn. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camera. Played into space. And they've got rid. Digne.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Watkins. Strong running down that left flank. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Kamara. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Camera, Tielemans, now it's Watkins. Tielemans. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Buendia, and it's Digne. Buendia, just about up to the hour now. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nice touch. Across. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Digne. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now this could be a chance. No, that's been intercepted. Barreiro. And it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Big chance! Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Kaká, el dorsal 20.
And it's
El
been
dorsal
taken short.
38. Será
Elects to
sustituido.
cross, big header! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it into space, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Watkins. Barreiro. Rafinha. Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. Tielemans. 75 minutes played. Barreiro. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rafinha. Neymar. Camera. Tielemans. Konsa.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
To Camara. Tielemans. Now it's Watkins.
That was lovely, that.
Played down the flank. Now it's Buendia. And the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá un minuto de
Buendia.
descuento.
And it's Digne. And Torres. Digne. That's Buendia. He's picked his way through. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of...
Late nights chasing that home. Dreams clouded in your eyes. Conversations fail, you and I. Allure of this world, amplified, amplified, amplified. Allure of this world. Allure of this world.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And there is his 30th goal. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Crystal Palace are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's slung out wide. Kamada. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yeremy Pino. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi running with the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kamada. So what can they make of this? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Munoz. Crystal Palace look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gravenberg. Now it's Haaland. And he's away. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gravenberg. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. The ball goes in. Wharton. Munoz. And the counter is on. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's cut it out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away, hit into the middle, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Kaká, looking for a runner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Can he finish? Oh, a very decent attempt. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wharton. And here's Mateta. Can he? And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sarr.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Great vision. Sarr. Corner it is. Wharton goes short. Quality ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Lofted in. Lacroix can get it clear. Played out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through. And it's Kaká. Kaká going. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Barcelona have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Turns and goes back. Richards is there and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold driving forward, nicely weighted ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Tino showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's been shifted off it. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lacroix wins the duel this time. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, it's not getting there. Barcelona get their fourth corner. They've played it short. And this is Neymar. Takes aim and crosses. Tries to get it clear. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Sarr. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Barrero. Wharton. And he's managed to get free. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's been taken short. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
There they go, hunting in packs. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Knocks it into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nicely intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mbappe! Wharton can get it clear. Rafinha. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yeremy Pino. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafinha.
There will be
Neymar.
3 minutes
That has
added
not gone
time.
well. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's the end. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen...